Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to the first episode, technically, of our new Let's Play in Crusader Kings 2 as the Northern Scourge. That is correct, we will be playing as a Norse, for now, chief, hopefully soon, Jarl, and afterwards a mighty king. Now, the reason I say technically first episode is because I did make an episode 0, so to speak, which is essentially an introduction to the game, to what we're gonna do, and also some basics, some rough basics. Of course, you can't really cover everything in a 1 hour of a guide for this game. With all that said, just as a quick recap, what we did do in the first 4 months of the game, in the episode 0, we did marry off one of our daughters to the son of the Auster-Agdir, I suppose, chieftain, or rather his son, and as such we have now made an alliance with him. He has 715 units. He is certainly stronger than we are right now, and that strength will come in handy. Now, I am going to do something, disclaimer and spoiler alert, I am gonna do something that many of you will probably kind of facepalm at me for doing. We're gonna use this alliance. We're certainly going to make use of it, just in order to make ourselves stronger, but don't expect this alliance to be too long. I do intend on breaking the betrothal and thus breaking the alliance, simply because, from my very short experience playing this game, as any tribal, sorry, not, what is it, houses, counties, development, governments, there we go. As any tribal lord, if you make an alliance with each other, do keep in mind that tribes usually have the conquer county or conquer duchy CV, so CB, so casus belli on pretty much everybody around them. And as such, especially as the Norse here, wars start faster than they end, let's put it like that. So if you have an alliance with one of the local, like, 1 or 2 county, yes, 1 or 2 county lords, there are gonna be plenty of wars, and you're gonna keep getting called into those wars. And if you say no, well, then you become, God, what is actually under... Let me just quickly check under... No, it doesn't actually say, but if you go under established, you're basically dishonorable. So the prestige is in the negative until you finally reach established, which of course does take quite a while, especially with our current prestige gain. Now, granted, our current prestige gain is in the negative because we do have 2 retinues that are being currently reinforced. But it's a pain, and even though you don't answer the call, they'll just keep calling you in. But if you do answer the call, like, you're essentially in perpetual warfare the entire time, which as a Norse, of course, especially as a well, the Norse culture, like I mentioned last time, I believe, as well in the previous episode, but I'll mention it again. As you can see right here, popular opinion, we are at peace, so that's a negative opinion. Like, the Norse, we love to battle, we love to fight, and as such, that's even more of a prerogative for all of the lords to declare wars on each other. But the thing is, if you're a Norse person, if you're a tribe, especially one of the Norse, like the Vikings and whatnot, you want to go out and raid, but you can't go out and raid if you're in a war. And if you have allies that keep calling you into wars consistently, you don't have the time to, like, gather income, gather prestige. You don't have the time to do anything. I mean, you do gather prestige by going into battles and whatnot, but it's just such a pain to continuously be in war. So I am going to be breaking this alliance as soon as we make use of the alliance. Which is something we will be doing right now, because our Northern Lord right here, he does have roughly the same amount of units as we do, slightly less. We will immediately declare war on him for the Conquer County, sorry, and of course we will be calling in our ally. We will be spending some prestige, And with the breaking of the patrol, we will be... Or rather, not with the breaking of the patrol. We actually don't spend prestige, I think, on that. You just get a opinion penalty. But this is not the only county that we'll be using them for. We're also going to be attacking Sogan over there, because this is essentially one well, not gigantic, but like one duchy, which is something that we certainly wish to have under our direct control. So, we will be calling him to war, and we will immediately click raise all armies, gather them up, and start marching upwards. Now, where is your army? You joined the war. Excellent. Now, where are your boys at? Oh, there your boys at. Oh, you were... Ah, I see. Okay, so they were actually raiding the English, I'm guessing. So they're going to be coming here with their 700 units, and that should pretty much seal the deal with Björgen's army right there. We will also still be reinforcing the army slightly. There we go, 458 now. I think he's not really going to be... I mean, his bowmen are still filling up. Right, we don't really have... Ooh, we have 4 champions, and one of those is really, really, really bad, but we did invite them. So we are expecting some new champions to be arriving as well. I'm just thinking, where is this guy going? Like, is he trying to come and siege Yadar over there, or what is he doing? Speed 4. No, he's coming right back in. Wait, I'll wait for one more month just to gain a few additional units. There we go, 476. Champion has arrived. Excellent, Sunni. What do you like? Promise 12. Okay, that's not too good, but okay, you're not that good. But we did invite champion, so 12 prowess. That'll do. That will do. He costs us 3. We'll take him. Our armies are currently not really costing us that much. Raised armies negative 0.5. That's fine. I'm still confused as to what he's doing, but I am gonna send my units in. The allies are coming. Now it's his choice. Does he go and try and besiege our... I'm thinking he is. He's gonna try and siege down... Yes, he is. Let's actually go fight him first. Possibly with our allies joining in. Yes, they are. Where do you think you're going? No, 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 no. No escaping, no escaping. Yes! Our champion was maimed! What? Your council... Oh, we already didn't have much of a council, and the dude died? Sunni, I guess you're now my new counselor. Oh boy! Had his head ripped off. Wait, so one of my council members got maimed. Was that you? Are you maimed? You're wounded, one-eyed. Oh god, so he was maimed and another dude died. This is not... Our champion wounded... Okay, so this time we actually did a number of them. Good. Okay, so after the battle, of course we are gonna go up and siege the actual holding that we want. Might still be a battle. There will not be. Fine. Actually, there will be. They are going in. Champion has arrived. Another one. 16 and 10 martial. Okay, that's a little bit better already. He cost us 5. Still have enough gold for that. I'm just thinking, do we go in and help this guy, or... Nah, he's got that. He's got it. We're just gonna start the siege proper. 5 more months. Recruited guest has arrived. Good. Okay, so now we should have 5 champions. We do. But one of them is still the main dude with a prowess of 0 now. So we are certainly hoping that more guests arrive. At least 3 are supposed to arrive. 2 of them have so far arrived, so we're expecting 1 more. Ooh, that was a jump over there, wasn't it? Starvation, was that it? Or was I just not paying attention to the speed that we're doing this now? Wait, you're actually going in for another battle, huh? Okay, camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear commotion coming from my champion's lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find the main dude with a prowess of 0 and Haraldur, the new dude, I think? Are you the new guy? You are definitely one of the new guys. Wait, or Haraldur was already the first. He was the first champion, wasn't he? Meaning we already did invite 3 champions. Oh boy. Aye. In the middle of a heated argument, while several onlookers edge them on, deliver a speech about unity to the crowd. We might gain some prestige. He gains 100 martial lifestyle experience. He gains 20 opinion, he gains 20 opinion, or I lose 75 prestige. That's not something I can actually... trait wounded, have them whipped, sawed, you spend... Oh god, are you kidding me? None of this is good! I gain dread, but I don't wanna... Why would I wanna wound my guys? They're not gonna be good then. And their opinion is already not exactly stellar of me. I mean, for this guy, I don't really care. He's not useful for us right now at all. But this guy is actually good. Like, I don't want to wound him. Because wounded, martial, natural dread, prowess, -2. Okay, I mean, his... severe penalty on health. I mean, his prowess is still going to be fine. It's going to be at 20. I gain some dread. See, I would do this if not for the 75... 60% that we lose 75 prestige. Because prestige is something I definitely will be needing to call this guy into the next war as well. We'll have them whipped. Oh boy. Because we're already going to go into the negative by inviting this guy into another one of our wars. Is he actually coming in? He's coming in for a battle with us as well. We won again. By the way, the reason that I want champions is this. Like, look at the total kills. The levies with 1,000 units do 43 kills. The champions... don't let the 9 over here, like, fool you. We had 4 champions in that battle. The first 4. Arni died. Oh, sorry. The first 3, then. And they did a number on them, didn't they? So the better generals we have, or rather marshals, or rather champions in this case, the better. Enforce demands. Bada beam, bada boom. War is over. Disband. Okay, so now we do have 5 champions. We didn't take any prisoners. I was kind of hoping we might take a prisoner or 2. Perhaps somebody that does have some prowess as well, and we could just recruit them from our prisoner hold. So how many units do you have? 552. So before you actually get the opportunity to pull us into another war, I would prefer pulling you into another one. He has 482 units. That's not much, but if we click on Declare War, Conquer County, yeah, I thought so. He has an ally over here. So you're allied with Chieftain Rogaland over here, who has an additional 500 units. So yeah, that's why I need this alliance. That's why I need this to... You really don't feel like you're off from work when people keep calling you, do you? Okay, so Chiefess gained pregnant. Hello. My wife is pregnant. Oh, wait, are we... Currently, we're not doing any schemes, right? We kind of should probably try and sway our spy master. Certainly sounds like a very good idea. To try and have a spy master that doesn't hate us. Yeah, no offense, but your martial skill right now is terrible, so we'll put Marshal Amundr of Skagen over here. And just leave him on organized levies. We will be increasing control in the county over here in, oh god. Hördaland? We will be doing that, but first and foremost, I definitely need the levy size and reinforcement rate to be faster, so that we do get some levies back as fast as possible. Come on. A little bit more. Have you also... You have, so 600 and about 600 over here. We could do this war now, I believe. Before he gets too strong. So we're gonna do another conquer. We have a similar strength. Yeah, I would agree with that, but we'll do this. And I will once again call you to war. It's gonna cost us another 75 prestige, so we're already gonna be in the negative. Raise all armies, let's go. Chieftain joined the war. Good. Let's make our way up to Björgun. They're coming over here, I think. Oh, they're heading back now. I'm just kind of hoping our ally makes it in time. Because their ally is definitely going to be coming here as well. Wait, where do you think you're going? Get him. We didn't get him. He's running away. That's fine. Just head straight for the holding. As long as we get the holding, we win the war. And I don't see their allies just yet. They're probably rendezvousing together. Did you call anybody else into... Wait, were you? Loot 0. Oh boy! You got raided! You got raided! By the way, do you have any other allies or something? No, he's the only ally. It says you have 105 units. What's going on here? An allied military. It says 300, but why are there 400 there? Does it not show... No, it shows the full amount. So what's going on here? Is that already the full army? Shouldn't be. They have 460 defenders. Or rather, units. Interesting. I guess we actually timed this perfectly and the guy got raided just as we declared war or something. And as such, his military was actually depleted as well. Okay, okay, good, good. This is good. No, you, come here. Come here. Come here and help me. Enemy ally joins war. Yeah, I saw that. No worries. 7 more months. Oh, there they are. See, it's kind of weird. Because I kind of feel like it's lying. It says that they have 490 defenders. So what's with the 800 units over here? We're actually going to go and fight them here. And hopefully the allies are going to be joining in. They are. There we go. We got a son. Okay. With a tired yet blissful smile, Alfred presents me with a perfect little son. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit a chieftain? So he is currently our heir. He's not that special or anything like that. Why do you have Holy Site laid? Oh, so that automatically gives us a... Oh, is that one of our holy sites, is it? Holy sites. And the Jarldom of... Oh god. And please don't hate me, but I am going to try and pronounce these things. Spoiler alert, the guy, like my friend that actually tried to teach me a little bit of these pronunciations, he's Swedish, and we're currently playing a Norwegian lord, so to speak. And he even warned me that even Norway has like 2... I guess, languages / dialects. So depending on which one, you pronounce these things differently. But from the Swedish standpoint, this would be Heland, I believe. Heland. Jarldom of Heland. I think you're supposed to have a little bit more phlegm to say that, but it's not Sieland like I said last time, so it's Heland. Okay, so what will we name our boy? He can be named after us, after an ancestor, but we're the only living ancestors, so we can't really do that. A good Asatru. Okay, so we can either name him after, like, I guess the myths and legends of our Asatru faith, or a good Norse name. Borolfr. Frodi. Magnus. Now see, that automatically sounds awesome. I am naming this. I am naming our boy this. Where do you think you're going? We battle. Okay, decent quality. 9 champions versus 8 champions. Why are there only 9? Why do I have only 4? What is going on? What happened here? Did the 0 dude die? I'm guessing. And we don't have anybody in the court here to recruit. Maybe from this war we'll get some prisoners. We'll see. Okay, let's see what happens. Our champion was wounded. Darn it! Okay, but we won. We certainly won that. Darn it, which one of you was wounded? Our steward? Yeah, I think it was our steward. You're wounded, aren't you? Yeah. Wait, but you're already wounded from before anyway. So who else got wounded? None of you. Or are you already healed or something? Not sure what happened there. Oh boy, and we did a number on them. They had like 800 units. What did they... Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at those champion kills. Oh boy. Very, very nice. It seems they didn't have their full champions either. Either. Our bowman did a number on there. I guess armored footman is countered by light footmen. Okay, then our light footmen countered them, and our bowman probably countered... counters armored footmen. Okay, but you counter light footmen. Right, so our bowmen countered their light footmen, and our light footmen countered their armored footmen. Pretty good. And our armored footmen, I guess, just kind of went in and killed people. 9 people, to be exact. While sustaining 5 of their losses as well. So that's not too good. Alright, just dismiss that. Keep on going. Straight to... Wait, you didn't go to your base. Why didn't you go to your base? That's strange. Okay, so we're gonna start the siege right away once more. I would seriously appreciate if you actually sent your units over here as well, which you're not doing. And I can probably just expect another 600 unit army to appear here. Yep, there they are. I hate being right. 5 months. No, here's the thing. The reason I went to fight them earlier was because I've had it happen in like the mini, shall I say, tryouts of this game. That I had already started a siege was like at 4 more months remaining or something, and the enemy just started sieging. But due to RNG, like as you can see right here, every 20 days you get a siege event, and due to that RNG, the enemy had like multiple positive, or rather negative for me, positive for them, siege events, and thus they actually beat me to it. Beat me to the siege. Now let's see what happens here. Okay. So far... See, that's exactly what happens! Like, they got a sudden bump! And I don't know from what, and this guy is just standing there. He's not even gonna try and go and fight them or something. And if he gets 2 more events like that, or even 1 would probably be enough. What are you doing here, and who are you? Chieftain Magnus. Who? You. And you're at war with this dude as well, apparently. No, yeah, he is. Apparently you're at a positive war score as well. So wait, you're telling me that after okay, so this is what's gonna happen. After we end this war with Sogn, this guy with his 154 units is gonna be at war with us, so we're gonna have to finish him off as well. I'm just hoping we actually manage to finish this siege before... Wait, they're actually fighting, or... They're not, so what is going on here? I thought you were at war with him. That's his army right there, boy. Or just walking forward. Okay, but it does seem like we will be ending the siege before them. Good. Boom. Prisoner taken in the siege. Would you be willing to pay me anything for this said prisoner? No. He would not accept this. Who even is this? Who is you? I guess you're one of his champions. Whatever the case. Enforce demands. So be it. Bada beam, bada boom. Yes, I know we have a domain holding issue here, but don't worry. We'll just switch our chiefess's focus to manage domain, and that should change it to 3 out of 3. It did. Perfection. Okay, so the battle's over. We can disband our army. And now I'm gonna do what I said in the beginning. gonna break the betrothal. I actually do spend 75, huh? Thought I didn't spend anything on this, but I did. Okay, so we're at negative prestige right now. But not negative enough to actually send this down into negative, shall we say, not even established, but under that. So we are now at the point where we have to decide, do we continue our wars of conquest? Or do we try and find a way to make some money? Make some money and become a duke quickly. So that once we're a duke, we can only have 3 holdings in our domain. But once we're a duke, we can actually, you know, have counts or rather chiefs as our vassals. So that's something we have to consider. Uppland, you're currently not at war with anybody. Oh god. I believe that is, right? Vermaland, I guess. Oh, by the way, he did teach me, like, my friend did teach me what the difference is between, like, Gotland. So this is Gotland, but this is apparently, like, Jotland. So, Västerjotland and Österjotland is somewhere, but I don't know where exactly. There's supposed to be an Österjotland as well. So, Western and Eastern Jotland. Now, Gotland, I think, is like good land or something like that, and Jotland is... No, or is it the other way around? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that there's an island somewhere around here that's just simply called Öland, which is essentially the land of the beer. Literally the land of the beer, and I absolutely love that. I kind of hope... Oh, there it is! Öland! Though it's kind of like island land, it's not, I think it would have to have like a double L or something like that, like from what my friend explained. I don't know how we got to this topic, because he didn't, like, if you go out on the map, like, I showed him the map just to tell me how to pronounce some of these things. And of course, if you zoom out like this, you don't even see that that's Öland. But we somehow came to the discussion, and yeah, like, Öl is, I believe, is like, it means island. So basically this is island land, while Öl, so this and an L, that's apparently beer, but then you'd need like a second L here to, you know, actually signify land, so Öland, which would be land of the land of beer. It's such a perfect name, I have to say that. It's such a perfect name. Okay, let's see, what are our issues right now? Few champions still, yeah, we can create the duchy, we can, but it costs 125 gold. 125 gold, which we currently do not have, because I was kind of counting on us to actually get some prisoners. We didn't. I'm just gonna, I mean, wait, you're a female. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to have shield maidens. No, I'm not sure, like, does anybody know how to actually enable shield maidens? Because I know that that's supposed to be a thing. Like, shield maidens were a thing. Are they in the game or are they not? Like, is it, let me see. Is it somewhere in our faith, perhaps? Crime doctrines, clergy doctrines, clergy function recruitment, clerical marriage allowed, clerical appointment, temporal revocable, clerical gender either. Deviancy is criminal, female adultery is criminal, witchcraft is criminal, kinslaying, close kin is criminal, but further kin, like, I think cousins and that don't count as close kin anymore. I think so. Male adultery is criminal as well. Interesting, yet we can have concubines. Same-sex relations is criminal. Before anybody quotes me on that, same-sex relations in this game is criminal, or rather in this faith in the time was criminal. There we go. Consorts and concubines are allowed, but, you know, adultery, I guess concubines don't count as adultery. Sure. Let's say that makes sense. Divorce is always allowed. Consanguinity. Consanguinity, what is that? Consanguinity. Marriage between cousins is allowed. Sexual relations between cousins will not give the incest secret. Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing that's like the close kin. So I'm probably right that killing your cousins is not, like, kinslaying. Bastardry legitimizations. Bastards can be legitimized if their house head or dynasty head approves. And since we are both the dynasty and house head, we certainly do have the power to do that. Pluralist. Male-dominated, theocratic. Sins are deceitful, craven, and forgiving. Oh, really? Deceitfulness is a sin. Interesting. And forgiving, that I can understand that. And craven, of course, we're like a warlike culture. Wrathful, brave, and vengeful are virtues for us. Ancestor worship, human sacrifice, warmonger. Like, I'm just thinking... reform the Asatra faith. Like, if I wanted to reform it... Let me see. Adaptive, counter-conversion, populist. Makes the following sins. Astrology, no. Carnal. Makes lustful a virtue. Chaste a sin. Oof. Christian syncretism. Consider Christian faiths and is considered by Christian faiths to be hostile instead of evil. Communal identity. Conversion speed. Communion. Divine marriage. Eastern faiths considered hostile. Esotericism. Esotericism. What is that? Children with the learning education focus may gain the wise man trait if they do well at their studies, okay? Sanction false conversions. Gnosticism. Hedonistic, Islamic, Jewish, syncretism, legalism. Mendicant preachers. Counter-conversion speed, okay, characters of this faith gain an additional bonus upon the successful completion of a pilgrimage. Temperate, a virtue, gluttonous, a sin. Monasticism, natural, what? Primitivism, pacifism. Ecclesiarchy? Monthly fervor per holy site held. Characters of this faith gain an additional bonus upon successful completing a pilgrimage. Polyamory. So you're allowed to have love. Wait, the adherents do not receive opinion penalties or imprisonment reasons on their spouse or their spouse's lovers for having extramarital relationships. Ah, okay, so that's that. Pursuit of power, is this it? Rulers can have a conquest castle's belly against neighboring rulers. Okay, so we could literally have conquest castle's belly against anybody. Pretty cool. Religious law, ritual cannibalism, ritual celebrations, ritual hospitality, sacred lies, sanctity of nature, attrition taken in jungle. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sky burial, stacks non-believers, unrelenting faith. Members of the clergy can serve as commanders or champions. Okay, but here's my question. Sure, members of the clergy can serve as commanders or champions. So basically our Godi, as in our priest, could become our commander / champion. But what if the Godi is female? Will she then be a shield maiden? No matter how badly the odds are stacked against us, we shall not surrender. Yeah, okay, but... like I said... court chaplains, priests, doctrines of faiths, commanders... vassals can potentially be designated as commanders in battle. The martial skill of the commander influences the advantage as long as there is a commander present. Additional rolls will be made in an attempt to increase the advantage. Champions... no, so that's not it. Vows of poverty. Warmonger. I can't find it. I can't find it. Tell me if you guys know of a way to have shield maidens. Because that would be pretty dope. For instance, this woman, like, she has a promise of 12. I think that's actually higher than... yeah, that's the same level as Sunny over here. If she were one of our shield maidens, that would be amazing. Okay, well, we'll have to decide whether to go out and raid now, or try and do some additional wars, just get some additional land for ourselves over here, because you'd know that these other guys are certainly going to be trying to increase their power as well. Uppland over here, Upland, sorry, and Uppland over there, so Uppland, they already do have 1,000 levy limit. We have about the same amount, I guess. Uppland over here, 1433, and we're certainly going to have to do some stuff to increase our prestige. One of the things we can do to increase our prestige, I know, is to call for a hunt. But the hunt is... Well, it's not that expensive, I guess, huh? You lose because you are diligent. Oh, okay, cool. That's pretty good. So because we are diligent, we actually decrease our stress, which is already at 0, so that's not too good. But you go on a hunt, and we may get opportunities to increase our prestige. So that could be something we do, to increase our prestige back. I think that after a successful... oh my god. I'm gonna have to beep that out. A successful hunt... God, I said it with a C instead of an H for whatever reason. After a successful hunt, we do get 150 prestige. So you basically pay 17 and get 150 prestige. But, of course, you could get, like, negative things happening in between as well. We'll see what we do, but we'll see what we do in the next episode, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed the first actual episode of this Let's Play. Hopefully, we are only 29, so I'm hoping that we actually manage to increase our strength over here in Norway. Like, if we check, yes, we can currently have the Duchy of Gulabingslog? Gulabing... Apparently that B is not exactly pronounced a B, it's like, it depends... So I'm still gonna read it as a B though. So Gulabingslog. For now, we can actually have the duchy. Let's write that. But if we wanted the Kingdom of Norway, look at how large that is. Look at how large that is. Boom. And in order to have that, we need 15 desert counties. We have currently 3. 250 gold. We'll manage to get the gold, don't worry about that. And 2 duchy titles. One of which we can make right now, or rather, once we get the gold. And actually, wait, creating a duchy gives you how much... I think it actually is supposed to give you... It gives you 300 prestige. Okay, so we would actually increase our prestige further. In fact, it would increase our prestige to the point where we would have a positive 150... Which means that we could potentially also increase the size of one of our levies. Our men-at-arms. Which would increase our strength further and allow us to go and do some more conquest. But the thing is, this is what I'm torn on, right? If we go out and loot, we currently don't have that much, like, a very, very strong army. If we go out and loot, yes, we'll bring back some gold. With 700 units, you get, what, a max, like, you get 1 gold per 10 units. By get 1 gold per 10 units, I mean that once you send your units out, or rather, your raiders out, per 10 raiders, you can have, you can carry 1 piece of gold. So, with our 798 units, we could potentially bring back 79 gold ducats. If all of them survive, of course. Now, if our raiders happen to be defeated somewhere by a random army, in that case, we lose all of the loot that we've already gained. We'll see what we do. But like I said, we'll see what we do in the next episode, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I have been Kaiser. I will see you guys next time. And until then, as always, ad gloriam.